When it comes to this problem of contempt, one of the questions I guess I have is that it's very tied, I think, to humor. So if you wanted to look at, the chief progenitors of contempt in American politics, I really wouldn't look to our politicians first. I'd look to somebody like Jon Stewart, because Jon Stewart spent years basically showing a clip of somebody making a face at that person, and then that was the cue for the audience to laugh. Now, we all enjoy that. Is there a way to separate out humor from contempt, or is it just we need to stop treating politics as entertainment more generally?
Well, there's nothing wrong with humor. The problem is mockery. And mocking another person is trying to hurt that person. It's trying to belittle that other person. And it's really tempting. It's a really
yes, I give in to them temptation regularly.
I do too. I do too. Guilty. And one of the things that stimulated this book, Love Your Enemies, is as I saw myself on TV behaving with contempt and treating somebody with mockery, using humor. I mean, I've been telling jokes my whole life. I was like the wisecracking kid in the back of the class when I was growing up. I mean, that's the reason it took me until I was 30 to graduate from college, but that's another story. And I saw myself doing it, and I thought, that's not right. I'm not living up to my own values. I mean, these people they disagree with me, but they're not evil, and they're certainly not stupid. The key moment came for me, Ben, and I'm sure you've had this experience too. I was at this political activist rally in 2014, a couple of years before the 2016 election. And, I do like 175 speeches a year. I'm on the road all the time. Being the president of a think tank is like not much thinking in tanks. It's mostly, on the road, sitting on planes. And I was talking to this group of activists, and I said in my talk, I want you to remember, look, we agree. I said to this group, they were very conservative. I said, we agree on economic policy and foreign policy, but I want you to remember the people who are not here because they don't agree. They're political progressives. And I want you to remember they're not stupid, and they're not evil. They're just Americans who disagree with us on politics. And this lady afterwards, she said, actually, they're stupid and evil. It was actually kind of funny, but I thought to myself, that's not where I want to be, because I can't make progress. I'm in the business of persuading people so that we can get more dignity, so that people can be lifted up in their dignity, and so we can explore the limitlessness of human potential. That's what America is supposed to be all about. That's what our culture is really. That's why the Shapiros, who I suppose 3 generations ago were probably like bailing out of some godforsaken shtetl someplace and coming someplace where they could build their lives. They wanted someplace where they had radically equal human dignity. And the Brookses too, by the way, who are moving west one step ahead of the law. and now look at you and me. I mean, we actually get to sit here talking about ideas in front of hundreds of thousands or millions of people. What a privilege. We can't waste it. We got to bring people in and show them the blessing that really is this country. That's the point of your new book, which is such an important book, the blessing of what the West really can bring and how we can celebrate these ideas to lift other people up.